welcome to Learning Max Whiteboard YouTube channel. Today we are going to see a TNPSC problems, that is aptitude and mental ability. First sum, Paulson spends 75% of his income. His income is increased by 20% and he increased his expenditure by 10%. Find the percentage increases in his savings. Solution. So Paulson spends 75% of his income. Let us take his income is 100. Let us take income 100. What is the percentage of expense? His percentage of expense is, that is spend money, 75%. So expense which is equal to 75. So what is the saving here? So saving is 100 minus 75. 100 minus 75 which is equal to 25. Next, read the questions. His income is increased by 20%. So his income is increased by 20%. So 20% of 100 is what? Is calculated by 20 divided by 100 into 100. So 100 will be cancel each other. So 20% of 100, 20. So adding this 20 in income. So 100 plus 20 which is equal to 120. That is his new income. New income 120. Next, he increased his expenditure. Okay, he spent more money. He's increased his expenditure by 10%. So now we will calculate his new expense. New expense which is equal to the old expense 75 plus 10% of 75. 10% of 75 what? 10 divided by 100 into 75. So 75 plus 7.5. So the answer is 82.5. So new expense which is equal to 82.5. So we know new expense and we know the old expense 75. Now we calculated what is his new saving. What is his new saving? We know new income. We know new income and we know his new expense. So new income minus new expense, that is 120 minus 82.5 which is equal to 37.5. New saving is 37.5 and old saving is 25. So So increased saving, so his increased saving which is equal to new saving minus the old saving. So new saving is what? 37.5 minus 25, which is equal to 12.5. So now we calculated his increased saving, but they are asked percentage of increased saving. Now we find the increased saving. So finally we find the percentage of his increased saving, that is equal to percentage of his increased saving, which is equal to 12.5 divided by the saving amount 25 into 100. So 425s are 100. Now 12.5 into 4, 50. Check with answer the given options. Option A 27%, option B 50%, option C 30%, and option D 28%. So now we get 50%. So the option B is a right answer. %50. So Paulson save his percentage amount 50%. 50% is increased saving. Okay, we move on to the next question. What is the next questions? What is the simple interest earned on 20,000 invested 3 months at the rate of 5% per annum? Before we going to solve this sum, we know what is the formula for simple interest. Solution. What is the formula for simple interest? SI, that is denoted the simple interest. SI, which is equal to PNR by 100. Here P equal to principal amount and N equal to number of years and R equal to rate of interest. Given principal amount what? P equal to 20,000 and principal amount 20,000. Number of years, N equal to number of years, but they given months in terms of months, years in terms of month, 3 months. So now we calculated months into, that is we converted months into years. So which is equal to number of months divided by total number of months in a year. Total number of months in a year 12. So N equal to 3 by 12, which is equal to 1 by 4. Next, R, rate of interest. Rate of interest is 5%. So R equal to 5%. So substitute this value in the formula SI equal to PNR by 100. We will get the answer. So PNR by 100. What is the value of P? 20,000. And what is the N? Number of years. 1 by 4 and R 5%. 5 divided by 100. So R 5%, 5 divided by 100. So you need not to put another 100 here because R is a 5%. So we put 5 divided by 100 here. So solve this. So 0000 will cancelled. and 4, 5 fours are 20 and 0 is here, so 0. So 50 into 5, 250. So check this answer with the given options, 250. So option A 250 is available, so option A is the right answer. Next we move on to the next questions. Next question is what? X cube plus x square minus 7x minus 3 is divided by x minus 3, then the value if the remainder is. What they are asked, if this part is divided by that part, so this part is divided by this part, what is the remainder? Easy one. Solution: given x minus 3 which is equal to 0, so x equal to 3. So x equal to 3 in the first part, that is x cube plus x square minus 7x minus 3. So we put x equal to 3 in first part, that is x cube plus x square, x cube plus x square minus 7x minus 3. So putting x equal to 3 here, 3 power 3 plus 3 square minus 7 into 3 minus 3. So 3 cubes 27 plus 9 minus 21 minus 3. So 36 minus 24 which is equal to 12. So check this answer with given options. So A 16, B 14, C 12, D 13. C 13. Sorry, C 12. Right answer. C 12 is the correct answer. We move on to the next question. Number 4. What is the percentage of numbers from 1 to 50 having 0 or 5 in the unit digit? Solution: so what they are asked, what is the possible way that number 0 or 5 in the unit digit from 1 to 50? Now we calculated what are the possible ways that number 0, only 0 present in the unit digit from 1 to 10. That is 0 is present from 1 to 10 as a unit digit. 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. These numbers are a unit digit of 10, so unit digit of C0. So 0 here and 0 here and 0 here and 0 here and 0 here. So 5 times. Next we calculated number 5 present in the unit digit from 1 to 10, that is 5, 15, 25, 35 and finally 45. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So totally 10 times. Now we calculated the percentage. So percentage which is equal to 10 times out of 50 numbers into 100. So 0, 0 cancel. 100 divided by 5 which is equal to 20. So 20%. Now check the answer with the given option. So D 20%. D 20% will be the right answer. We move on to the next questions. Number 5. Find the HCF of 2 by 3 and 8 by 9, 16 by 81 and 10 by 17. Solution: here one formula is available for solve this sum. That formula is HCF of fraction, that is HCF of fraction, which is equal to HCF of numerators and LCM of denominators. HCF of denominators. So numerators, what are the numbers are numerators here? 2 and 8 and 16, 10. So HCF of this number is what? HCF of this number is what? That is HCF of 2, 8, 16, 10. Let us take 4. 2 is divisible with 4. Wrong. So 4 is not be a HCF of this. So let us take 2. 2 is divisible by 2 and 8 is divisible by 2 and 16 is divisible by 2 and 10 is divisible by 2. HCF means highest common factor. Here only highest common factor is number 2. Next we find LCM of denominators. So LCM of denominators. What are the numbers are denominator? 3, 9, 81 and 27. So LCM of these number is what? We find using a method 3, 9, 21, 81. So 3, 1, 3, 7, 27 here. So 9, 27. Again 3, 1, 1, 3, 9. So again 3, 1, 1, 1, 3. So 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's all. Now we multiplied the number 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 because 4 3s are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 into 3, 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 3s are 81. So 27 3s are 81. So LCM of denominator is 81. So put this value in the formula, that is HCF, which is equal to HCF of denominators divided by HCF of numerators divided by LCM of denominators. So answer will become 2 divided by 81. So check this answer with given options. So B 2 divided by 81 will be the right answer. B 2 divided by 81 is the right answer. Okay viewers, thank you for watching this video.